But this one is better.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, we're coming in on this Friday. It is Veterans Day, so y'all need to hug a veteran, give them some money, give them some support. They always get kind of left out, but we sure do appreciate them over here on the Morning Dish, I guarantee it. That would be Smitty coming in with us. Good morning.
Good to be with you today on a Friday.
Yeah, Lord, yeah. We had Sherry's out. She's out today laying around.
Yeah.
Yep, but anyway, we're gonna have a good show today. We got a guest coming on. We have got Rick Raven Valentino. This guy right here is a wrestler. I'm all about that, man. He talking about if you want to get pile drive,
use the chair.
Yeah, I love it. But anyway, cool guy. He's going to be coming on here just shortly. But anyway, Hank Garland was born today. He is actually the guitarist for Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Patsy Cline, Roy Orbison, and many others. How about that?
He gets around.
Yeah. He is actually, he recorded his million-selling hit, The Sugarfoot Rag. You remember The Sugarfoot Rag?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, man, that's cool. That is cool. And in 1973, Chris Christopherson and Rita Coolidge released their album Full Moon. Went to number 1. I think
I recognize Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, I think they kind of got married there for a while, but it did not work out.
Oh,
and in major history today, Waylon Jennings was number 1 with I've Always Been Crazy. Love that tune.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 singles from that album. How about that? We got number 1. Don't you think this outlaw bit's done got out of hand, where he wrote the song about where the cops come in and tried to arrest him for cocaine and they couldn't find it. That's a cool story. Yeah, it really is a cool story.
Even if they did find it, it wouldn't have been his.
Girl, I Can't Tell. And let's see, Don't You Think It's Outlaw? And there's another in here somewhere. But anyway, Waylon Jennings, man, what the heck?
Waylon Jennings.
I love Waylon Jennings. Always been crazy. And the trouble, God, that it has put me through. Been busted for things that I did and I didn't do. I love that line.
Been busted for things I did, but I didn't do.
No, did and didn't do.
Did and didn't do.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You know how that is.
So it's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. Yep.
Right.
50,
You lose
50.
some, win some.
We got some Taylor Swift information here, but
Taylor Swift.
I ain't going to talk about Taylor Swift. I could care less about Taylor Swift. But anyway, it's Veterans Day today.
It is.
And it's National Sunday Day. Yeah. Now, why would it be Sunday Day on a Friday? Well, if they make this Sunday. And they don't even spell it right. It's Sundae.
Well, I guess like every, 6 or 7 years ago, it would run around on a Sunday, wouldn't it? If it's always November 11th.
Well, I guess maybe you're right. Day is
Maybe
November 11th.
next year or whatever.
I think they've got a lot of veterans things going on, but I think they're kind of postponing some of it. So if y'all got anything, send it on the teletype machine. We will know because of the rain going on.
Yeah.
But
We'll talk about veterans. Today is George Patton's birthday.
Oh, I love George. Was it George Patton? Man, he was one of the greats. If they'd
Yep,
left him
he was.
alone, we'd have been a whole lot better off today. I'm not
He
kidding.
was known as Old Blood and Guts.
Yep.
Sure enough.
Yep. How about Leonardo DiCaprio was 47?
His birthday today.
Reckon he's any kin to Leonardo da Vinci, the painter? And wasn't he a painter? Wasn't he a painter? What was Leonardo da Vinci? Was he a painter?
Leonardo da Vinci. He was a artist and inventor and a philosopher.
I'm a philosopher.
You are.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm a philosopher.
Demi Moore's birthday today. She's
Who?
60. Demi Moore.
Really? You can't even recognize her. She's had so much tummy tucks and facelifts and stretches and all that good stuff.
Leonardo da Vinci invented some of the coolest stuff, man. He invented the parachute.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder who was the first guy to try it. Hey, man,
And
try
we
this.
we have Punkin' Chunkin' because of him,
Up
probably.
until then, people were just jumping out of planes
With nothing.
nothing, man.
What the heck's going on?
He invented the ornithopter.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
one of them.
yeah.
That's like it like flaps. It's an early
What?
hypothetical flying machine.
He did a catapult or something too, didn't he?
I guess he started building that flying machine. He's like, you know what? I better invent a parachute to go along with it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Triple barrel cannon.
Now, I'd like to have
That's
one of them.
cool, man. And
Yeah.
the diving suit.
go hunting, go squirrel hunting with a triple barrel cannon.
He invented the Great Kite.
What?
Flying kite, a wooden machine.
Oh, and then
It
he
was a-
painted too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he do the? Did he?
He did like
Did he do the
16
Mona Lisa?
chapels. Did he not paint like 16 different chapels?
That was Michelangelo. He did
Oh, he painted 16 chapels.
He did the Mona Lisa.
16.
Mona Lisa lost your smile.
And the Vitruvian Man.
What the heck is that?
That thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
you see that
The
around in
diagram.
science books. And stuff.
Yeah, you actually got a tattoo of that, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Right underneath the butterfly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, Veterans Day, we'd like to thank all you veterans out there. I guarantee it. Y'all know I appreciate you, no doubt. And I know we did the veterans thing at the airport. Hopefully we would be doing it again, which is a big deal. But anyway, salute to the veterans out there that serving, have served. We got some that's lost their lives. We've got missing in action and, all to get us to where we're at today. Yeah. But anyway, that being said, let's see if we can't jump on a short break and see
Tell
if
them who we got again.
we have got Rick Raven Valentino, and he is a wrestler. I love wrestling, don't you?
It's so real.
I love it, man. I love it. Doing the pile drive and
Suplex.
yeah, the rack attack, chair shot to the head.
Who's your favorite wrestler growing up? I like Macho Man. Ooh, yeah.
I like Big Bad Betty.
Big Bad Betty.
Yeah, I kind of lean towards the women's mud wrestling more than I do regular mud wrestling. It just seems more interesting. Of course, I pull for both sides. Big Bad Betty, and then we got Sherry. She's a wrestler now. What was her name? Sherry Reigns.
Reigns of Pain.
Reigns of Pain. Oh Lord. Anyway,
Actually,
let's.
I'd be careful. I think she could kick. She could kick your butt. I bet.
Yeah, she probably could.
Yeah.
Sears Hometown Store, Blairsville, our favorite place to go, no doubt about it. So go by and check them out. They've always got good sales going on. Good people over there. And when you spend money at Sears Hometown Store, it stays at Sears Hometown Store right here in your local area. That being said, we'll be back and we'll have Rick Raven Valentino on.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. The Union County Rotary Club is pulling out all the stops for the local veterans today. For the second year, a Veterans Day appreciation lunch will honor servicemen and servicewomen at the View Restaurant and Grill in Blairsville. The lunch is the brainchild of local veteran supporter Rob Moyer, who launched the lunch last year and then asked the Rotary Club to get involved this year. All the seats at the table are spoken for this afternoon, about 175 all told. Moyer is also part of the Appalachian Veterans Memorial Park project to be built in Blairsville, and he's thankful for a $1,500 check that came to him this week via a fundraiser put on by United Community Bank and a separate fundraiser through the high school. He hopes the park will be ready 365 days from today in time for Veterans Day 23. The incoming Clay County School Board won't need much time for introductions, as the trio whose terms were up will return for another tour of duty. Robbie Caldwell, Kelly Crawford, and Chairman Dr. Jason Shook were the top three vote-getters Tuesday night. Shook says the board's focus will be the construction of the intermediate 3 through 8 school on the existing campus. He adds that the board is behind Superintendent Dale Cole, whom he hopes is planted firmly in the job, and Shook thinks this is especially a good time in the life of the Clay County school system. Please download the free WJRB app for Pat Malone and Harry Vaughn. I'm Jeff Batten. Have a great weekend.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here for the refrigerator, ma'am.
My what?
When you came by Sears of Blairsville recently, you said your refrigerator needed repairing.
And you came here to fix it?
Yep, we come to the location and fix it right there.
As long as you're here, can you fix my sister up with?
Just here for the refrigerator, ma'am.
Sears Hometown of Blairsville now services appliances from LG, GE, Bosch, and more right at your house. And you won't believe how fast we'll get your fridge, washer, or dryer working again. Stop by for details at your Sears Hometown store.
Why suffer from wounds that won't heal due to diabetes, injury, surgery, or other causes? The new Wound Care Center at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps difficult wounds heal, and it's right here in Murphy. Call 828-837-7166.
When it gets colder, your brain needs to focus on taking care of your most important asset.
Yeah, your truck.
Well, the leaves, the rain, the muck. It all means I've got to protect what's important.
Your passenger.
It's all about you, right?
Well, not completely. A new set of floor mats, and step bars, maybe some mud flaps, or the accessories that make truck and vehicle ownership awesome. You know you can get them at Rose Auto in Blairsville.
LED lights and
You'll
headlights.
be able to see them on the radio talk if you want to watch.
Rose Auto has it
I'm
all
watching
this fall.
commercials right now.
The Oaks Lakeside Kitchen invites you back to experience the warm Georgia welcome you've been missing and to taste your way through the locally crafted menu by Chef George. Relax around the dinner table with your friends and family with a curated cocktail at the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen. On the shores of Lake Chattooga, the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen welcomes you back. Reservations available at opentable.com. Dinner Friday through Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen.
Shop Carolina Furniture and Mattress Outlet in Hayesville. We are the value leader for every room in your home and have big savings throughout the store. You'll love our selection. We have home furnishings in stock and ready to take home or have delivered. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, and home accents are on sale. It's a great time to shop. You'll find savings in every department to update your home's looks. Shop now for massive savings throughout the store at Carolina Furniture and Mattress Outlet in Hayesville.
Okay, folks, fasten your seatbelts. We're moments from touching down at the Aviator Cafe.
The tray tables are always down in Blairsville for the best burgers, wings, wraps, and sandwiches. And now online ordering is even easier. Fly over to theaviatorcafe.com and click order online. We'll send you a text when your meal is ready, and you can pick it up curbside or inside. You can even earn reward points.
We know you have choices and hope to see you again at the Aviator Cafe in Blairsville.
Erlanger Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Murphy is pleased to welcome Dr. Eric Clark to Western Carolina. Dr. Clark is now accepting new patients at 828-492-2146. That's 828-492-2146.
The Morning Dish! The Friday Morning Dish is delivered proudly by your hometown Sears store in Blairsville, the home of Craftsman and Kenmore brands. Sears Blairsville has your next appliance or yard purchase covered.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. All excited to have, I think, WCW Rick Raven Valentino on with us, traveling to Brunswick, Georgia. How are you, brother?
Hey, I'm good, Stephen. How are you this morning?
Man, we just a little bit wet up here in North Georgia, but we're tickled to death to get to talk to somebody that can pile drive you and then not kill you, which is awesome good, man.
Well, you know, I'm driving through here, and I thought, is that rain? But then I realized that was Tennessee Volunteer teardrops after last weekend.
There you go. I'm with you on that, man. I guarantee you.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I look a little bit rough, but yeah, man, I love Georgia. Yeah, headed to Brunswick.
Yeah, y'all got a big event down there you're doing.
Yes, sir. There's my buddy. I know my buddy. He's like my brother, Byron Cherry, and I. You know, he's from Dukes of Hazzard. We're doing a fundraiser for Jonathan Davis tomorrow. It's if you don't mind me plugging, 902 at Max Barbecue. He had treatment yesterday, needs some help, so we try to give back when we can and help raise a little money to help him out.
Yeah, plug all you want to, man. I think that's a good thing you're doing, and you're hanging out with Byron Cherry. I know Byron Cherry. Now that has got to be the funnest guy to hang out with. Period, man. He just seems like.
I'm going to tell you, there's only one other person we've ever met that fits with the two of us because we're so silly, and that's Jay Head that played SJ in The Blind Side. He's our buddy too, and. John Schneider's like, you guys scare me. You're too much alike. We get in trouble.
Yeah,
in a good trouble.
Yeah, I'd rather hang out with y'all, man. I guarantee it, man. That's where it's.
You need to come over. Yeah, Byron's a first class nut. He'll do anything for a laugh.
Yeah, he is. There's no doubt. I guarantee it. Y'all got to have a lot of fun, man. No doubt. But that's good.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get started out in wrestling? I mean, that's just something. That's a career that you just kind of. You don't really just kind of fall into it. Think I want to be a wrestler. How'd you get started in wrestling?
Well, technically, you do a lot of falling in it, but yeah. That was my childhood dream. I started, of course, somebody's got to introduce you to it, and mine was my grandmother. I remember as a little kid watching CWA out of Memphis, Jarrett's Promotions, and Nick Goulas before them, and I always said, I'm going to do that, which I'm not 6'9" and 400 pounds, and everybody's like, you can't do it, but God blessed me with it more than I ever dreamed of, and the way I started training, if you want to hear it, I didn't even have a car, and I would hitchhike 250 miles every weekend to go train for a day and hitchhike back home.
Wow.
As a teenager, that's how bad I wanted it, paying them dues. Yeah.
Well,
that's how I got into it. Childhood dream.
Yeah, well, that's good, man, and you've done well with it. Now, is it WCW? Is that what you was mainly in, the WCW?
Well, no, I did all the territories through the years.
Right.
Continental, different ones. I was at WCW, different ones, but and I made money, had good success, did the indies like everybody, wherever, how it is, you work where you can work, when you work, and all that good stuff. And then was blessed to end up doing a few commercials and movies and TV and all that good stuff fell into play for me.
Oh, that's cool. Now, what kind of movies were you in? I mean, I've seen a couple, but...
Yeah, probably the biggest one that most people are going to know of. I was blessed enough, and I say blessed because I made good money. I fought Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse.
That is cool. That is cool. Roadhouse is one of the best movies ever, no doubt. Yep. Yeah,
they're talking about redoing it, and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it'll pay residuals to us because I'll go ahead and tell you. And in fact, you and I, when we spoke with Barry about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I smartened you up. People don't realize the fights in Roadhouse were real.
I didn't.
In the original movie.
Right. I think you could whoop Patrick Swayze in real life, to be honest with you.
I don't know. Patrick he wasn't no powder puff.
No.
The way that happened was Marshall Teague, who played Jimmy.
Right.
He and Patrick had not actually met, and they knew each other's background. And so when they started filming the scene where Patrick kills him, and they were starting their fight, Marshall said, "Boy, I thought you were tough. Let's give the people something they'd never seen." So that's how their stiffness started. Patrick had, I think, 3 stitches over his eye and broke ribs because that log just happened to be there.
Yeah.
That was not planned. So we did all the fights in one night in California because we all did it. We knew, hey, we got to do it in one night. Everybody's going to be bruised for the next few days, and we can't wait. So we did it in one night.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet y'all was sore the next morning.
Yeah, but it was fun. I still got a faint scar on the right side of my cheek where Patrick Roundhouse kicked me.
Yeah. I always liked Patrick Swayze, man. I hate that he passed away, no doubt. He actually, that Black Dog that he done, the movie, the trucker movie, was shot here where we live at on Unicoi Mountain and all that. But there was a big production back in the day with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
I love Roadhouse.
He was
a cool movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watch it from time to time. It's funny. I look back, Marshall and I, we did an interview and we're talking. It's just hard to believe that many years has flew by, and the movie still holds the test of time when people see it. And we were actually asked, I'm going to say this because I want people to know, because I'm often asked, what was Patrick Swayze really like? And I'm like, if you see all the movies where he's a nice guy, that's not acting. That's really Patrick Swayze. He wasn't acting.
Yeah, they said
was a nice guy and a great loss.
Yeah, and actually, I think his mother was a dance instructor. That's why he could, he did all the, Yes, he really did do. I believe it was through Brown School of Dance, I believe was the correct name of it. But yeah, he was educated in tap and ballet and all that, and it showed in Dirty Dancing too, of course. Oh yeah, but
he was a trained dancer.
That have to
absolutely
on your round kick,
He could kick your butt and look good doing it.
Yeah, and
he could tap dance on that head. Yeah, Patrick, that's what I say. Wasn't a powder puff. Yeah. He had the heart too. Yeah,
that had to be so.
But it was cool.
Yeah,
it was, and to get to hang out with meet Sam Elliott, of course, and all the guys, man, the Ben Gazzara, and of course Marshall Teague. Marshall's went on to have a fantastic career.
Right.
He's still very active. He's a Newport, Tennessee boy. Marshall Teague is. That's where he's from.
I did not know that.
Yeah. He pulled. Lord, I don't remember how many years in the Navy he did. Marshall's a pretty bad boy. He was a world champion kickboxer fighter too. They play Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know part of that. Folks, we're talking to Rick Raven Valentino, man. He is a great guy, a wrestler all through the years. And then, like, we just found out that he was in Roadhouse. And I know a lot of folks like Roadhouse. But he's on his way to Brunswick right now. Got a big event going down there, going to raise some money, which is great. But now you're every time I talk to you, you're heading to another event, man. You're staying busy.
Yes, I thought I would retire, but every time I think I'm going to, I get busy. I just came back from a European tour, did 7 countries, meet and greets. I got hooked in with the Dukes of Hazzard cast about 5 years ago, doing Hazard Fest and Comic Cons, and as long as the money's there and the opportunity, I'll go. And of course, I'll go if it's a charitable thing. I'll donate my own money and time.
Oh yeah.
And give back. But yeah, I'm staying busy.
Yeah.
Lord, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't believe how busy. But I'm thankful I'm busy.
That's
a good thing.
And I appreciate what
after
you're doing.
COVID. Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing for helping, with people that needs help. That's like today's Veterans Day, and we always try to help the veterans here all we can. I kind of feel like they get left out, and
Absolutely. And I was getting ready to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, and I salute you and I appreciate your service. And you're right, they don't get the credit due, and it's a shame that we've got one veteran homeless, let alone the percentage of how many veterans in America is homeless, or even now they're talking about having to go on food stamps.
Yeah,
that's bad. That is sad, man.
I'm with you. I think if you're in the military and you actually see active combat, I think America ought to take care of it. You ought to be done. That ought to be it. Your life should be made if you make it active combat. And I could not imagine being in a place where somebody's trying to kill me. And I mean that's basically what it is. And then when you get out, you go on food stamps. That makes no sense to me. I think American people should support these guys and girls for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and that's why if I see somebody's military thing, I thank them.
Right.
But with what you're talking about, I just can't help but go back. Every time I see a Vietnam vet, I just have to tell them welcome home and thank them, because if anybody got the raw deal, them guys got the raw deal. And this is America. It's still the greatest country in the world, no matter what government we got going on.
Well, it's the people of America. That's what it is. Yep.
Amen. And we forget, and I'm a firm believer, if you forget the past, you're going to repeat it.
Yep.
And it's sad to say.
So let me ask you something.
Absolutely.
I've got the 10 most dangerous professional wrestling moves up here, and it says number one. Number one is the pile driver. Is that the most dangerous wrestling move, the pile driver, in your opinion?
Well, let me answer it this way. If I'm going to do it on you and you're not strong enough to support yourself off my legs when I put you down, and it jams your neck and vertebrae and paralyzes you or kills you, you tell me.
Whew. I know one thing.
Sounds pretty dangerous to me.
If you're going to pile drive me, you better be able to run really fast, because I'm pretty quick. And you're going to have to catch me before you can pile drive me. I can just tell you.
I'm glad you told me that now, because I'm really going to do it to you, so I ain't got to worry about running. I'm too old to run.
I'm going to do like Packy does. When Packy, him and his wife get in a fight, he just plays dead. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play dead.
Yeah. Is she like a bear? Come over and slap him around anyway to make sure?
Yeah. She's a big old gal. Yeah, he like them big old gals. But she looks good.
Yeah.
She don't smile. She looks good because she ain't got no teeth. If she just kind of keeps her mouth shut when she looks really good. But anyway. But
oh, Lord, have mercy. Who are we talking about? So I don't get shot?
Yeah, he's the guy here running the board. He's the guy that runs the board. Say hello, Packy.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, but he's about ready to go across the desk and put some moves on Steve.
I got to go home to this every day. You know what I mean?
Hey, Packy. What's the matter? You can't get on camera. Both your eyes are blacked.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Do you like big girls like I do?
Well, they keep you warm in the winter and shade you in the summer, but
there you go.
And they're grateful too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Steve. Yeah, Steve, do you know what his wife tells Packy when he's got two black eyes?
What's that?
Nothing. She told him twice.
Yeah, he needs that. I guarantee it. Anyway, we're talking to Rick Raven Valentino. Y'all need to follow up on him. Now, do you have a website, or you just got the Facebook, or what?
Yeah, I'm having it all totally revamped. I'm working Barry Rogers, he's a publicist with John Schneider and different ones, and I'm working on having everything revamped new. But you can follow me on Facebook under Rick Raven Valentino. I've got Twitter the same and all that, but I'm totally revamping everything to where I can do live feeds, videos, and in January I'll have my own podcast started up as well.
Yeah,
and I'd like to have you as a guest.
I'd like to have you back on here, man. We love you, man. Ain't no doubt. I do, absolutely. And
you know what we need to do? Byron and I need to raid your studio and sit there with you.
Let's go.
And torment you.
Hey,
we'll do it.
I'm old enough to sign myself out of jail. I'm not scared. Come on.
Hey, Byron and I, we don't get you in that kind of trouble, but man, we could get in some. You wouldn't believe the silly stuff that guy and I have gotten into.
He's a nut, man. Y'all got to have so much fun. I'm jealous. I'll be honest with you. You're not supposed to be envious of people, but I'd love to be hanging out this weekend.
Hey, it's fun because we don't meet strangers. You got to have the personality and entertainment, and that's just how it is.
Right.
But we don't, we love and love all the fans, and if it wasn't for the fans, we couldn't live our dream. And I thank them the most, and I thank God first, but we have a good time. It's all clean fun, and that's how it goes, man. If you want to come up and talk to us, we're very approachable. We'll talk as long as you want to talk. Yeah, we have fun with it. It's a good time.
Yep, I love it. I appreciate people that realize where they're from and don't forget their past. Now, where do you live at now? Are you in Louisiana? Where do you live at now?
No. I'm originally a Bardstown, Kentucky boy, but for the last few years, I've been living in Lake Guntersville, Alabama.
Oh, yeah, I know Lake Guntersville. Yeah, golly, yeah.
Yeah,
huge lake.
Yeah, I live right. Yeah, I live near the water. I was lucky. I stumbled onto 146 acres and a home and snagged it up quick.
Oh, that's beautiful up there, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it really is. If people aren't familiar, it's where most of your World Bass tournaments are fished, your TV shows, and yeah, it's the largest freshwater man-made water in America.
Yeah, we've been up there, no doubt about it. Rick, we have got to, or Mr. Raven, let me say that because you're a wrestler.
You call me whatever you want. You call me what, as long as you don't call me Packy.
There you go. Hey, can you do me one favor before we get gone? I normally don't ask guests to do this, but anyway, today is my baby boy's birthday, Evan Phillips. Can you wish him a happy birthday? This is really cool, if you would.
How old is he?
He's 22, and he's going to be out of the house today.
Happy birthday, Evan. Your birthday gift is you got 10 more years in your daddy's house.
No, we don't either. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Hey, that's my gift to him, and you can't take it away.
Well,
now, happy 22nd. I'll make you a deal. If you'll come over to Brunswick today and hang me out, me and Byron will take you out and buy you lunch or something. How's that?
There you go.
For your birthday.
Rick, we're going to get you back on, brother. I sure appreciate you coming to us, man. Y'all be safe.
Hey, take care, brother, and happy Veterans Day, and we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you having me on.
All right, man, you take care.
Bye-bye.
What a great guy.
Yeah,
he's a nut. He's a lot of fun, man.
How far is it to Brunswick from here?
It's
6 hours?
Yeah, it's about 6 hours. But we got a plane. We can fly down there in just a couple hours. Be ready to go.
Yep.
But we got a lot of folks down there listening. But anyway, Brunswick will be cool. But anyway, he's a good guy. Y'all go check him out. That being said, we got to take a short break. And I think I got my boy's birthday. I think he's 20, might be 23. I get mixed up, 23.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
How do you keep up with that?
The years just go by.
I'm sure my sister-in-law's probably going to text me and tell me how old my son is. That's bad. Do you know how old your kids are?
Approximately.
There you go. I'm
within 5 years.
Yeah. I reckon Evan, though, this hopefully Tuesday he is going to have his he'll be certified for flight instructor.
That is so cool.
And so he's got I think it's Tuesday he's got a big test down there. They're at Middle College of Georgia. Now I'm telling y'all folks out there, and
his career's getting off the ground.
If y'all are young people and you're looking for an opportunity or a career right now, aviation's the way to go. And Evan and Dylan both in it, and he is right now fixing to be a flight instructor. So that being said, he is going to teach me how to fly. So if y'all are, in the next probably 6 months when I get however long it takes me to get, might take me a year, but if y'all flying along, if y'all driving along in a water balloon drops on your car. That means I'm above you. That'd be so much fun, wouldn't it? Dropping water balloons out of airplane.
That'd be pretty awesome.
I think it'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I'm all
that'd
excited
be a lot
about
of
that.
fun.
But, yeah, we're pretty excited about that. But so he'll be able to teach you how to fly. Anyway, Sears Hometown Store, Blairsville, over in Blairsville, Georgia. Imagine that. But anyway, they are good people, no kidding. They supported us on all of our toy drives and everything else. We got that coming up. And I love all them folks over there. They're very friendly, very nice local folks. And if you spend your money at Sears Hometown Store, it stays in Blairsville. That's a big thing. Like if you spend it at Walmart, it's gone.
Yep.
You know, it goes out of here. But that's one of the big deals with that. That being said, we'll be right back.
Sarah the Sears shopper from Suches is wise when it comes to protection agreements on appliances. But when one of her ex-husbands broke her stove while he was fixing the ice cube maker,
I knew I needed a little extra protection.
Sears Blairsville offers 5-year protection agreements on all their new products, which means protection against DIY husbands.
You mean ex-husbands.
Looking for a better experience? Go see the Sears team or call 706-745-6600.
Because Sears Blairsville is better than the competition.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Already dreaming of being on the water next year? Now's a great time to become a Freedom Boat Club member. Take advantage of the pre-sale through Cyber Monday, November 28th. Sign up to be a Freedom Boat Club member and get 50% off the initial membership fee and no payments until March 1st, 2023. Freedom Boat Club members get use of our fleet of boats without the expense and hassle of ownership. Give the gift of boating this holiday season at Freedom Boat Club in Hiawassee. Contracts must be signed, completed, with initial payment submitted by November 28th.
Yes, he's your best friend, but his listening skills need help. Your dog won't do what you say, and he's jumping all over your parents. We'll take him to the PAWS Dog Training and Canine Behavior Center in Blairsville. Our one-on-one classes will help correct your dog's behavior. The website is pawsworkingdogs.org. By appointment only in Blairsville off 515. Call 706-716-9990 for all levels of dog training. Take them to the PAWS Dog Training and Canine Behavior Center in Blairsville.
Hiawassee, get ready for an evening with Corey Smith and Travis Denning coming to the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds.
If I could do it again, you know I'd do it the same.
Saturday night, January 28th.
I don't know what that fear's been, but I know where it's going.
Anderson Music Hall welcomes Corey Smith and Travis Denning.
Maybe next year, I'll start acting my age.
Tickets $40 and on sale now. Call 706-896-4191 or get them online at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Two Georgia boys, two amazing singer-songwriters, one incredible night of country.
Wishing I was 21.
Corey Smith, Travis Denning, in concert, January 28th at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Hiawassee.
The Morning Dish. Today's Morning Dish is delivered by your hometown Sears store in Blairsville. There's always a friends and family sales event on the horizon, and Sears Blairsville loves rolling out the discounts on lawnmowers, refrigerators, and washing machines. Not to mention sponsoring the Morning Dish.
Oh, we back. Oh, we're back. We sitting here shooting the bull, man. How about that? That's what we do every morning.
Yep.
Anyway, it's Friday, Veterans Day.
Not just mornings. You do it all the time.
I do it all the time.
Sure enough.
Man, I have got an ex-Playboy model here. Signs a plea deal. She signed a
You
plea
have her
deal.
here?
Check this out. She signs a plea deal in beating death of her psychiatrist and found him in the trunk of her car.
In the trunk of her car?
That's what it says, found in the trunk of her car. I guess it'd be her car. Yeah, she beat her psychiatrist to death. He must not have been a very good psychiatrist.
She must not have been a very good Playboy.
How do you feel? How does that make you feel? Make me feel like killing you. Yeah. That'd be bad to get killed by an ex-Playboy model, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I mean,
oh, I'm sorry.
We had to pick somebody.
Got killed by ex-Playboy mom. I don't know, man. I did not know anything about this whatsoever, but they got pleaded guilty to second-degree model. Kirsty Turner. I don't even know who this is. Who is that? I know you follow that stuff.
I read the articles.
Yeah. California. She killed Dr. Thomas Butchard, but she maintained her innocence. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
His last name was Butcher?
Yeah.
So she butchered Butcher?
Butchered. Yep. Yeah, I guess she did.
She butchered.
Put him in the trunk of the car. Folks, that is the wrong place because where everybody gets found in the trunk of the car. I mean, that's just like, in these horror movies when they get chased and they always go to the barn where all the axes and stuff's at. Don't, if you're in a horror movie, don't go to the barn.
Yeah.
And that's like this. If you decide to do that, don't put them in the trunk of a car because you're going to find them.
So where would you put them?
I ain't going to tell just in case I have to do that one day. But I've thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. No, I don't know. We just got kicked off TikTok.
Promoting violence.
I'll just ask. What's that little thing? The little speaker thing.
Alexa.
Alexa, where do I put a dead body? Right. Where would you? Not in the trunk of your car. You always get busted for that.
My trunk probably be pretty good because there's a lot of trash.
Yeah, they wouldn't in your car. Period. That's the thing, though, these horror movies, I can't watch them because they're all the same. I mean, like they're getting chased by something that's just stupid to begin with.
I love that commercial.
And they run to the axes.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
Hide behind the chainsaws.
Yeah, that's a good place. Or they get in their car and the car won't crank. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you kidding? The car.
But that's real life for you, though.
No, my car. I mean, it's a certain, depending on which
you
one.
got to get up there and you open the hood and do all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a little aggravating. I don't get no rush. There's no doubt because sometimes you have to pat the gas 3 times on some of the cars. Some of them you got to pat twice, and if you get it mixed up, you're gonna flood it. So But yeah, that's the thing about horror. They're all the same. Don't you think? Do you watch that stuff, Packy?
You're looking at me and said Packy.
I get mixed up. Y'all look just alike.
He's got more hair than I do.
No, I personally don't care for watching horror movies.
I got my Christine shirt on. I love Christine. Of course, we pull for the car.
Yeah. So I have no idea.
What's the horror movie that just really, really messed with you for years and years and years?
Not really. I don't know. I remember going back when Amityville Horror first came out, and I was very young. I went to see that at the theater. That kind of freaked me out just a little bit because that demon-possessed stuff's a whole lot scarier to me than this, like Jason running around with a sling blade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think the demon-possessed stuff is kind of more scary to me because I can relate. I can relate to that because I believe there's demons out there. I don't believe in ghosts.
I'd probably say. And I think the devil actually enjoys when people make movies like that because it makes light of him, and so then he can do what he wants.
I'd probably say Ernest Scared Stupid.
Ernest is cool on anything he did.
The Halloween one.
Who was it? The guy that we had on here that knew Ernest? I can't remember. He said he was such a cool guy.
Oh yeah,
Vern.
Yeah, he was such a cool
Varney,
guy.
Jim Varney.
Yeah, he was such a cool guy. I reckon, man, we got all these folks working from home, but you ain't gonna do that if you work for Twitter, because Musk tells employees to show up at the office or resignation is accepted. Show up or get out.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's making such a big deal out of this. But at the same time, Meta, Facebook, they're laying off people too, and they're not really talking about that.
Yeah, but they're all upset about this Twitter thing. It's like, what are these people going to do? And I'm sitting there thinking, what about the people with the gas lines? Or what about the people that doing the oil? What about the people doing coal? What about them? Well, they could care less about them, but they worried about these.
The poor millionaires who can't pay $8.
Yeah, and you got these guys on.
Maybe we could sponsor a
the
liberal.
life, the day. What is it? The day in the life of a Twitter worker. I mean, they got a video on, and I mean, it's like going to a spa or something. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like working at Brasstown Valley over here or something. You know, I mean, it'd be like this ultimate coolness. And there's no way if I worked for that place, like Brad, I'd show up every day. Would you not? And go get my toenails done and lay in the spa. You know what I mean?
Stephen Phillips going to get his toenails done.
I'd kind of like it. Have a little safe space there.
Yeah, they got a safe space. They really do.
A soy latte, a little soy latte bar.
Well, that's the only thing I draw back. Surely they got some regular coffee for somebody normal. You know what I mean? But but I don't know. Twitter, he's laying them off. He's like, if you ain't gonna show up, then don't come. But I don't know what they do all day anyway. Do you?
I guess kick people off.
Well, they do that. Yeah, they do that. But anyway. This thing out in Arizona, can they not count out there? Do they not watch Big
what
Bird?
is the deal with that?
They say it's going to be like months.
That's just ridiculous.
I would feel like an idiot if I lived out there. If I was the head honcho out there, I'd be like, are y'all kidding me?
I mean, it just reeks of incompetence.
Yeah. And then you go back to Florida, man. They rock and roll with
Florida counted 7.5 million ballots in around 5 hours. 7.5 million in about 5 hours, and had the results out. It's been, how many days now?
Mhm.
And Arizona is counting 2 million.
Yeah, something's wrong with that.
Well, I bet the people in Florida are thankful for Arizona.
Did they not have Sesame Street in Arizona back when we were kids? You know, like one. Remember that? You had 1, 2. What?
The count.
Oh, the count. Yeah.
The count.
Yeah, I don't know. We get Big Bird out there and let him count this up. I don't know, but then everybody's like, of course, they're still neck and neck on the governor, right? And I figured that Lake gal would just run away with it because she just seemed like a super informative person. You know what I'm saying? She just seemed like the smartest person in the room.
That's probably why it's taking so long, is they're trying to find the votes they need to.
Let's hope not. But you know,
I never can understand that. Like, more votes came in, or we're finding more votes. It's like, shouldn't you know, how many votes there are? Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
Again, it's either incompetence or it's shenanigans.
Like, we just had another drop of this ballots. It's.
I don't know. I know Featherman.
Shouldn't you have expected them?
Featherman is planning on running for president. That's what they're saying. They say he really has got president in his sight. Now, I want to see the debate between him and Biden. I want to just watch
so much better than the Eagles.
I mean, how cool is this going to be? You know?
Oh.
This is, I mean, honestly, this is going to be better than the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson with them two on the debate. That would, I mean, honestly. Do you not think?
And you're saying Fetterman and Biden.
Well, they'd have to do, they'd have to figure out who's going to be the Democratic nominee.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd have to do it.
I mean, is Fetterman thinking about this coming election, president?
I don't even know if he realizes that he actually won this election yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what they're saying. He's like,
just
I'm thinking about running for president. They, wait a minute, you just got elected. Oh, what to? What I get elected to? I just cannot imagine. I just think, bless their hearts up there in Pennsylvania, I could not imagine. And the Democrats actually, they elected a dead guy out in California.
2. You said that yesterday, and I looked into it. There was actually 2 of them.
2 dead people.
Mm-hmm.
So they voted for a dead person.
2 dead people.
Yeah. Makes you feel better, all warm and fuzzy inside, to know these people are really following politics. And anyway. We need to get one more break, and we come back. We got the joke of the day, Packy, and we got some more tickets to give away.
I think we have one more pair. I'm gonna have to look and see.
And that's for
Mitchell Tenpenny.
Mitchell Tenpenny got him going in. So anyway, that being said, and nobody claimed them tickets we had for the show the other night with ZZ
your
Top.
day old ZZ Top tickets. Yeah,
nobody wants them, I don't guess, but he's pretty cool. He actually come by the Antique Mall while he was here and bought some stuff up there, and just I don't know. I love ZZ Top. I growed up with ZZ Top, but the thing I like about him more than anything, he's a car guy. I'd love to know what happened to where is Cadzilla? I drive that car everywhere. Anybody that's a car guy knows what I'm talking about, Cadzilla. But I remember when that car first debuted after they built it, man, and it was like the ultimate Cadillac of all times. But anyway, let's jump to a break. Sears Hometown Store, Blairsville. We appreciate them. They've supported us for a long time, and we support them for a long time. And so go by and check them out. They're good people. And we got a lot of comments, too. We got to read them when we get back. So anyway, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and you're commenting, we're fixing to read your comments. All the ones that's not got the cuss words in it.
Cadzilla's like really ugly.
All right. What?
Sarah the Sears shopper from Suches is wise when it comes to protection agreements on appliances. But when one of her ex-husbands broke her stove while he was fixing the ice cube maker,
I knew I needed a little extra protection.
Sears Blairsville offers 5-year protection agreements on all their new products, which means protection against DIY husbands.
You mean ex-husbands.
Looking for a better experience? Go see the Sears team or call 706-745-6600.
Because Sears Blairsville is better than the competition.
Early detection is the key to surviving colorectal cancer. That's why if you're 45 or older, a colonoscopy is so important. Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital makes it easy. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Michael Nerney, call 828-678-6781.
Craving a Bayou feast? Savor New Orleans flavor at Carlotta's in Hayesville. Serving up po' boys, hot dogs, muffalettas, and boudin balls from Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. The market is open too, featuring specialty meats, cheeses, and other food items like jams and jellies, coffees and teas, kitchen items, and gift items. And of course, the shaved ice snowballs are still a Carlotta's trademark. So rediscover Carlotta's near Highway 69 and 64 in Hayesville. Bon appetit, y'all!
General Supply in Blairsville is your source for farm, feed, seed, propane tank refills, and garden supplies in the 5-county area. And you do not want to miss the huge sale going on now. All clothing in the entire store is 20% or more off, and 10% off everything else in the entire gift shop except food. 20-pound barbecue propane tank refills are only $14.95 every day. Plants are on sale too. Step back in time where old-fashioned service is our motto at General Supply, 764 Gainesville Highway in Blairsville, 706-363-1000.
Do you have eye problems? Ophthalmologist Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, a graduate of Yale Medical School and the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, has the training and experience to give your precious eyes the expert care they need. Whether it's cataract surgery, macular degeneration, diabetic eye disease, or glaucoma, call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, 828-837-5404 in Murphy, or 706-745-9777 in Blairsville. Medicare and insurance accepted. Quality eye care, regardless of your ability to pay.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat line, along with Hurricane deck boats, Godfrey pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner bow riders, low pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Erlanger Urgent Care in Murphy and Express Care in Hayesville offer convenient walk-in care 7 days a week. Hours are 8 to 7 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Both locations have plenty of free parking.
The Morning Dish! The Friday Morning Dish is delivered proudly by your hometown Sears store in Blairsville, the home of Craftsman and Kenmore brands. Sears Blairsville has your next appliance or yard purchase covered.
All righty, folks, we are glad to be back with you. We got Georgia Mountain Grading bringing you the joke of the day, the quote of the day, and all the stuff that goes on this part of the show, and we sure do appreciate them. That is a local-owned business, so if you're needing a house or a driveway or anything, you need any kind of grading, anything like that, you need to give them a call. And like I said, it's a family-owned business, so I like that better. I do. I really like it when it's a family because you can, seems like it's just more easy to get, your kids to work for you. You know what I mean? Like, get over and shovel that up. And then they do it. But anyway, give them a call, Georgia Mountain Grading. Good people. So anyway, what kind of comments we got? I see all kinds of comments. Anything we can read?
Let's pull that up there. So start from the top. Jerry said that's a nice guy. Your wrestler friend there, and she's
Is that Jerry Forster?
Yeah, Jerry Forster.
She's down in Florida. She's listening from Florida. She's down there to
Emerald Coast Cruising.
Yeah, she went down to Emerald Coast Cruising and didn't tell nobody. Just up and went. What a
Are you
great
jealous?
show that. Oh yeah, I am, man. She put some pictures up on the Facebook yesterday, and I'm like, golly, that's a huge, huge car show, and I love it. It'll hit me in a minute. Rakes Parrish, he puts he had the Georgia Mountain Cruise in up here, but he's in Dalton now. But he puts that one on down there. It's huge, and I know they're having a good time. So good morning, Jerry. Hope you're having fun down there. Hope it don't rain on you. What else you got?
Michael Jim said he has 5 accounts locked on Twitter.
Ah, really? Well, we just got 2 cents. Somebody just give us 2 cents on Twitter.
And the rest of them are from Jerry. Let's see. She said tomorrow at Martins Creek School car show from 10 to 2.
There you go. Go check all that out. I think that's a fundraiser, too. Yep, I think that's a fundraiser, too. But anyway. Hey, on the quote of the day, I got one. Jules Renard. I don't even know who that is, but I love this quote. Y'all ready? I need how come I can't get music? How come you're the only one that gets all the fancy music and stuff? I mean, he can hear me. Packy, Earth to Packy.
I'm getting my music ready, man.
Here it is. Laziness is nothing more than the habit of resting before you get tired. So I'm not lazy.
Resting before you get tired.
I'm just resting before I get tired.
There you go.
I'm going to tell you something now. My daddy told me this a long time ago, and this is the actual truth. When you sit around doing nothing and you get tired of doing nothing, that's the tiredest you'll be in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting around, bored out of your mind.
I don't like that.
I'd rather come in from work from digging the ditch all day long and be tired from that as I had to be tired from laziness. Because how do you rest? when you tired from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you rest when you're tired from nothing?
I don't understand that.
Yeah, but you have to somehow. But,
Ready?
What? Oh, there it is.
It's Packy's joke of the day.
For Schmitty.
Oh, excellent.
Schmitty, coming in here with all your little jokes, man. Like, step on my toes. I got a good one for you today. Hey,
Yes, sir.
why did the transgender man leave salad?
You already know that. You already know that.
I don't know that. Why?
Because he was a herbivore.
Sorry, right on my head, man. Realize, man, I've never been to college.
I think we just need to squash that right there.
Yeah, her before. That's crazy. Talking about all that, we got this Emily Ragasaki, I don't know what her name is. Says she bought her 1-year-old son a baby doll and a tea set to balance out his love of trucks. That makes no sense. The kid likes trucks.
Yeah.
Ruining them, man.
Buy trucks. He's gonna take that baby doll and he's gonna run over with a truck. and then they're gonna have him take him to psychiatrist because he's running over baby dolls with trucks. You know?
Yep. It's just.
Buy him a truck. Yeah.
Yep.
But
And
that's
a
what
G.I. Joe.
That's a
Do
baby
they still
doll.
make G.I. Joes?
That's a baby doll. I don't care what they say. That's a baby
Hot
doll.
Wheels? You like Hot Wheels?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Tonka trucks?
Oh, yeah, man. You kidding?
Are there any Stephen Phillips approved action figures for boys?
Nope.
Nope.
I really don't get into action.
Even if it was
Yeah,
like
I never
a-
did either.
I know Paul Thorny's all about it, man. He's got that. Wait a minute. Stretch Armstrong. I can deal with Stretch Armstrong. Y'all remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yep.
I mean, the first thing we did is cut it open, see what's on the inside, and then we didn't have no toy.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Did you have a Stretch Armstrong?
I did not.
Did you not?
No.
Man, your daddy wouldn't let you listen to rock and roll music, wouldn't let you listen to Waylon Jennings. What did you do when you growed up?
I rode bikes, climbed trees, dug holes.
Oh boy, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Ran
Let's
through-
go dig
ran
a
through
hole.
ran through the cornfield. Yeah.
I'm gonna go dig a
No,
hole.
we did.
We ran through the cornfield.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What?
Sorry, Schmitty.
Did you run or you skip? Do you run or skip?
I think it was a frolic.
Frolic. He frolicked through the
Frolicked.
cornfield. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, we played hide and seek and kicked the can.
Yeah, I used to play hide and seek.
Kick
but nobody come find me. I just sat there. I thought I was a good hider for a long time, but then after I growed up a little bit, I realized they didn't even try.
I waited out there for 4 hours.
Nobody found me. I won. Yeah, everybody else eating ice cream. Story of my life, man. It ain't changed much over the years, but yeah, I remember Stretch Armstrong and all that kind of stuff. But I
So
don't
was that your favorite toy as a kid then? When you were growing up, what was your favorite toy?
My motorcycle. That was my favorite toy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, motorcycles. Yep, I'm all about that. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just think boys need to be boys. That's the kind of way it's designed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy them no tea set.
Mm-hmm.
My kids, why, Lord of mercy, they'd have moved out of my house if I'd have bought them a tea set.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I don't think a 1-year-old even cares. I mean,
no,
they don't. 1-year-old's not saying, "Oh, this is a truck. This is a doll."
Oh, Lord of
It's
mercy.
stupidity on the mother's part.
Folks, we have done all we can do, man. I'm telling you right now. Y'all go check out Rick Valentino, man. He is a good guy, no doubt. He'll probably be in your area before it's over with. He's traveling all over, but he is a good guy, and appreciate him coming on. Happy birthday, Evan Phillips. That's my baby boy. Smitty, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
veterans out there, we appreciate you very, very much. Y'all have a
Yep.
great day. Have a blessed day. Packy?
It looks like it's snowing,
Yeah, I know it.
doesn't it?
That's on top of Ball Mountain, right?
No, yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you bright and early Monday morning.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look a here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
K 97.7.